Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, Greater Brisbane has officially been declared a COVID hotspot by Australia's Chief Medical Officer. That's following another 8 cases overnight. Contact tracers are scrambling to contain 2 separate clusters. Both are linked to the city's PA hospital. Of the 8 announced this morning, 5 attended a hens weekend in Byron Bay with a nurse and her sister who had coronavirus. Now, no local cases have been recorded in New South Wales as of yet. And New South Wales Chief Health Officer Dr Kerry Chant isn't too worried. She says they've been tracing the group's every movement.
So therefore I'm urging anyone who was in Byron on that weekend to please be particularly vigilant for any updated information.
Now, Australia's top doctor says Queensland should not be stockpiling vaccines because it's worried that it won't have enough doses. The Queensland government says it had to slow down immunisation of medical staff due to uncertainty over vaccine delivery. But Chief Medical Officer Professor Paul Kelly says that shouldn't be the case.
Because the second dose needs to be given 3 weeks after the first, the Commonwealth, as part of our responsibility, will be keeping a second dose available for every single person that gets a first dose.
Now, the PM's new cabinet team has been sworn in virtually today. 7 women will make up Scott Morrison's most senior lineup, with 5 elevated to new roles. Karen Andrews received the biggest promotion. She was moving into Home Affairs, while Michaela Cash is now the new Attorney General. Opposition leader Anthony Albanese says he's ready to lead Australia through the COVID-19 recovery. That's all part of Labor's national conference, which is currently deciding the policy agenda that the party will take to the next federal election. Now, the first day of the trial of the former police officer who's accused of killing George Floyd has ended, and a new $2 coin is being circulated. It's honouring our Indigenous military heritage. Taking a look at your sport, Ash Barty has progressed to the quarterfinals of the Miami Tennis Masters with a win over former world number 1 Victoria Azarenka. And 3 years after the ball tampering scandal, Steve Smith is now willing to captain the Australian Test team again, but only if the selectors want him. In entertainment news, now Amy Schumer has staged an impromptu stand-up set at a COVID vaccination site. The comedian tried to inject a little humour into the air as she received her own COVID jab. Lady Gaga's dog walker has had to have parts of his lung removed thanks to complications from last month's shooting. You'll remember he was shot while trying to fight off dog nappers who were trying to take Gaga's dogs. And Russell Crowe has signed on to the latest Thor sequel. His role is being kept under wraps for now and was supposed to be a secret, but he's been papped on the set of the movie. Now, that's the latest from the Nova Podcast news team. We'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.